It doesn't take long for the perception of a team to change in the NFL. The Saints opened the year 1-3, but with back-to-back wins, including a dominant showing against the San Francisco 49ers, now things look really interesting for a 3-3 Saints team who takes on the 1-5 Giants today. We've managed to put together two of our best performances in back-to-back weeks. Both sides of the ball are coming off their best performances of the year, and the defense is starting to take some strides. James Houston last week picked up 3 sacks of Brock Purdy, and today he's going to have a chance to break out. He was a strong signing for us a year ago, and it does feel like he's taking that next step. He does lead the team in sacks already, and if he puts together more games like he did a week ago, we may have ourselves a really strong edge rusher who could be ready to cash in at the end of the year. Taking on the New York Giants today, they're a team that struggled, and it's looking pretty ugly for them right now. It seems they're reaching the end of the Daniel Jones era. They've still had Saquon Barkley, they extended him, but the struggles remain. They've even added veterans like Amari Cooper, and that hasn't changed things. We are currently 3-0 this year in games that Trey Lance starts. Now, he did not play much of week 1 before getting hurt, but the last 2 weeks, with the Saints at 1-3, we've seen Trey Lance play some pretty strong football, and we just beat one of the best teams in the NFL. I think we're going to keep getting better throughout the season, at least in terms of player development. But can we get ourselves enough wins so that later in the year, we're in that conversation where we're playing the biggest games of the season and trying to win our first division title of the franchise? Well, here's a chance today against the 1-5 Giants team to continue our winning streak, and we'll see if Trey Lance can stay unbeaten as a starter this year. Thank you for all the support here in the Saints franchise. It's been a really fun ride to this point, and it's starting to get real interesting in year 3. Off we go, and Jacoby Pearman takes it out of the end zone across the 20 and stopped around the 22. Trey Lance makes his 4th start of the year. He has 3 touchdown passes, 2 interceptions, 494 yards passing. And the Saints come out 2 tight ends next to Trevor Penning on the left side. And they pitch it out to Alvin Kamara. He's got the edge and a first down. Good run out the gate, 14 yards for New Orleans. The number 3 rushing team in football facing the number 29 rush defense. To the right side, and Kamara is bottled up, a short gain. He's coming off another 100-yard performance against a really good defense last week. Lance off the fake, gets it away, and it's caught by Chris Olave in Giant territory. They go play action off of those early runs, and Dexter Lawrence got right in the face of Lance, who still delivers. At the Giant 43, right side, Kamara! First down again! And the blocking continues to shine for New Orleans. These tight ends, along with the tackles, have opened up this outside running game that's vaulted us to one of the best run teams in football. Now getting tricky. Pearman getting around the defender, trying to make a move, and he gets 3. Pearman's had a pretty quiet season, but getting all the snaps here early. And it's Kamara, not much on this play. Bobby Okereke, tired of seeing him run for big gains. It's 3rd down for Lance, steps up and runs ahead, diving for first down yardage, a gain of 9. The Saints have had really good starts to most of their games this year. Lance inside the 15 is stopped at the 10. Kamara out, John Waters now in on the counter, gets tripped up. Thought he might have had something there. It'll be 3rd down. Kamara returns. Lance to pass, under pressure, and throws incomplete. It's Azeez Ojulari, and the Saints will bring out the field goal team. They do get opening drive points, but the Giants keep them out of the end zone, and we'll see If our defense can pick up where they left off, playing their best game against San Francisco and holding them to only 17 points. Daniel Jones has not had a great season. They've ran the ball well with Barkley, but the pass game's been a work in progress. Daniel Jones escaping the pocket and has nowhere to go. Perfectly played. Looking for a 3-and-out to start this day. Saints dial up pressure. Jones can't get away, and he's sacked by Paulson Adebo. And the Saints' aggressive defense starts strong. Short field now for drive number 2. Out of the eye, Kamara deep in the backfield. This is trouble. Lance incomplete on a dangerous pass. They'll stay in the eye. To the left. Well played. Ojulari there, helping keep Kamara from getting outside. And the former Saint, Marcus May, makes the tackle. Kamara now wide right, empty for Lance, and down he goes, losing the ball, and Dexter Lawrence will recover. And it's Ojulari who just overpowered Luke Rowe. It's a turnover for the Giants, a chance to get points. Incomplete for Darren Waller. That's James Bolden covering. They're showing pressure. Send only 4 on 3rd down. Redmond's through and sacks Jones at the 43. And after getting the takeaway, the Giants are going to get nothing as they send out the punt team. Oh boy, that's not a good one. Out of bounds at the 29. That was a 12-yard punt. And the Saints take over. Here's Kamara. Not much here. There's Marcus May once again. Fake to Kamara on 2nd down. Lance flicks it deep, finding Jacoby Pearman along the sideline. 1st down. Into Giant territory now. Now to the right side. Heavy pressure. Lance can't get it to Olave. Giants front 4 is really showing up here on these last couple drives. Pressure's through again. Lance has Olave inside the 30. If the Giants want to get aggressive, we need plays like that. John Waters in the game, takes it left, and is stopped after a 5-yard pickup. Fake to Kamara. On the roll, Lance on target. Caught by Olave inside the 5. Perfect throw from Trey Lance. Looking for the touchdown. Gilliam tripped up just short. I thought he was in. Lovelock motions left, and Lance sneaks it ahead. He's got the touchdown. And the Saints lead this game 9-0. Starting strong all over again. And what I like to see is the defense again playing up to their talent level. 1st and 10, Daniel Jones. Too far for Amari Cooper, and Jones is 0 for 4 to start. Fakes to Barkley, under pressure, and chased down by Juan Beard, who picked up the first 2 sacks of his career last week. Now he gets chipped by Darren Waller, and then a clear path to Jones. Make it 3 sacks for the rookie. Empty on 3rd down. Jones caught, and 1st down yardage for Paris Campbell. It's their first completion, and a pretty big one converting 3rd down. Now they go to Barkley, taking it left. Little extra power there at the end as he gets 1st down yardage. Giants making their way into Saint territory. Barkley had to redirect, and he is chased down by Brian Bresee. His first game in a few weeks, and we know he's a big impact for this defense. 2nd down and time. That's hauled in. Amari Cooper. And the Giants starting to get some passes to work. That's 23 yards. Their first scoring chance today. Well, second one, actually. Here's a tough run from Barkley. And as long as the offense stays on schedule, you can feed him. But you can't be taking all these sacks. Third down. Jones chased down again. A Debo off the edge along with Juan Beard. They've already sacked Daniel Jones 4 times. And they're just confusing this offensive line on every blitz. They bring out the field goal team. And it's blocked. Stoudemire got a piece of it. Foskey recovers. I don't think they'll catch him. 10-5, touchdown, New Orleans. What a swing. The Giants were about to cut this to a touchdown game, and instead, 17-0. Where do you go from here? Across the middle and wide open, it's Cooper. And Jones now with 4 straight completions. Here's first down. Downfield, he's looking for Waller, and he makes the catch. Outrunning Adams to the end zone. It's a 57-yard touchdown. Jones made a pretty good pass there, and Tony Adams just let Waller get too wide. That's a really bad play. Giants finally get something to go their way. Here's a pitch out, getting Kamara on the edge, and he's across the 30. And might be a little shaken up on this play. So Kamara comes out. Kendre Miller's in the game. Running straight ahead and through the hole. Miller to the 47. We really got to get him more carries because I think he's got a lot of potential. Play action now. Lance off target for Olave. They've made sure he's faced pressure on a lot of these play actions. Lance second down, more pressure, now changes direction and just gets rid of it. They've pressured him really well, and the pass game looks a little bit out of flux. Third down now. Here comes Lawrence over the middle. It's tipped in, should have been picked off. Great sequence for the Giants defense, and they'll get it back with 4:14 to go in the first half. Time to throw. Nice route from Cooper and a 9-yard reception. Got to protect Daniel Jones to have a chance. Barkley cuts it downhill. He's got the first down as Tomlinson saved a really big run. They're starting to find their footing offensively. Here's an open look to the tight end, Foster Moreau, who was traded to the Giants from us a year ago. Third down with time, off the hands of Tomlinson, who does not have an interception this year and just dropped a gimme. Saints ball, 1:30 left to go. From inside the 15, it's Pierman, and a gain of 8 to start things. Long way to go, though, and they've got to get some larger gains. Time to throw, and it's cut by Osborne. There's 10 yards. Clock goes inside a minute. No timeouts used yet. Feeling pressure. Lance heaves it, overthrowing Osborne. They've got to get the ball out quicker to beat this pressure. It's only a 4-man rush here. Lance gets it out in time, and it's Olave. He's not having those clean pockets on a consistent basis. 3rd and 3, extra protection. Lance buys time, and he runs it for the first down. So the Saints have 2 timeouts remaining. 37 seconds. They're starting to get closer. Out to Pierman now, and stopped in bounds. They have to use the timeout. Still need about 15 to 20 yards. Time in the pocket, stepping up and running into Ruiz. Lance is taken down. He almost got through, and there was room to run. 3rd down now. 6 protecting. Big block Kamara. Downfield. Caught by Olave. And out of bounds. Beautiful play that Kamara made possible with an excellent blitz pickup. He's slot right now. Lance gets it out. Spinning catch, and Kamara's out of bounds. And now in field goal range. Maybe take a shot at the end zone here. Lance up top, wants Perry, and it's incomplete. That looked catchable to me. But they get in range for the field goal. 50 yards at the buzzer. And the kick is good. The Saints again playing strong defense. They pick up a blocked field goal touchdown. All three phases contributing to a 20-7 halftime lead. I also love how we're controlling the clock in a lot of these games this year. Up in Indianapolis this week, the Colts currently lead the Cardinals 14-0. Disappointing start to the season for Arizona as they've added a lot of really good young talent in the drafts throughout this franchise, but it's just not clicking quite yet for them. We're on to the second half here with the Giants. They have time, and it's dumped off, but incomplete for Barkley. Paulson Adebo making plays. Blitz coming. Jones panicking, has an open man. It's Isaiah Hodgins. And that's the kind of play Jones needs to show he can make. We're going to send pressure. He has to stand in and find the guy who's open. Barkley, oh, what a move. Could have been a gain of a couple, but Barkley's just a different kind of talent. They're up to the 42 already of the Saints. Barkley again, this time losing yards. One Beard, unblocked, makes the play. He's really starting to get settled into his rookie year. 3rd and 12. Time for Jones. Looks outside, and again it's Hodgins. Inside the 20. They're picking up pressure. They're giving Jones some time. It's making the difference now. They've had some big gains. First down, Barkley takes it left. He's hit by the former Giant, Jabril Peppers. Defense trying to stand tall here. They send the pressure. Swung out to Barkley. And a big open field tackle from Peppers. 4th and 2. Giants, no indication they want to kick it here. And they'll go. Bunched up on the left. 4-man rush. Wide open. Touchdown, Amari Cooper. I think they just got confused assignment-wise here. No one runs with him at all. Amari Cooper's by himself. Touchdown, New York. And this is a one-score game. Saints football, and Alvin Kamara got banged up in the first half. He's good to go here. Offset eye behind Lance. Play action, gets it out quickly, and Kevin Blackwell makes his first catch. First down. Reggie Gilliam getting a lot of playing time, and Lance to throw. Dumped off, and Kamara stopped by Micah McFadden. He's playing for Colin Detmer, the Rookie of the Year, who is now out for this year. They bottle up Kamara again. He had a good initial drive, but the run defense has actually been pretty good for New York. 3rd down, plenty of time. Lance off the hands of a diving Olave. That was a good enough pass, too. Jack Becker finally getting some playing time, and the second-year punter boots it. From the 10. Nice tackle by Tyrell Stoudemire. Special teams star. He has a blocked kick and really good tackle there getting downfield. So the Giants, who trailed by 3 scores, now down 6, and Jones is sacked by Isaiah Foskey. We blew a 3-possession lead to the Patriots a couple weeks ago, not trying to do it here. From the goal line, Jones stepping up. And he's chased, outrunning Houston, and he's sacked eventually by Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah. And the Giants will punt this out of the end zone. Jacoby Pearman from his own 47, changing direction. He's in the open field, across the 40, and now out of real estate. But a great place to start this drive, up 6. I formation. Straight ahead, and a great play from Okereke. They've been competitive here against the run for a bottom 3 unit. Left side, Kamara, stopped by McFadden. And they've had to rely a bit more on the pass today. It's on Trey Lance here, 3rd and 5. From the pocket, off the hands of Osborne, with McFadden having great coverage again. I think he's playing well. Here's Blake Groupie into the wind. Plenty of leg, and the kick is good. 9-point game as the 4th quarter approaches. And the Giants try to stay in this game. Inside give, and it's Barkley. Gain of 8. 2 tight ends in the game. Shotgun 3rd and 2. Barkley again takes it outside. That's close, but he gets it. 1st down. From their 34. Quick pressure on Jones. I think they were playing the run aggressively, and it just so happened that Jones kept the ball, so they'll take a sack instead. Long 3rd down. Barkley on the screen, and J.O.K. takes him to the ground. 4th down, Giants. How are they going to go about closing this game now? Because the run game hasn't been as dominant. They go straight ahead. Good start here. Kamara slammed down, but he has 9. 56 on the day. Offset backfield. Kamara, 1st down pickup to the 40. 2 receivers to the right. Lance back to pass. Pearman on the crosser has 6. Lance 14 of 26 passing. 3rd and short. On the counter. Blocked pretty well, but McFadden makes the play. He got through Olave. And it's 4th and inches. Saints look to go. Sneaking with Lance. 2nd time that's worked. 1st down. About to go inside 5 minutes, but first flipping to Pearman. A short gain there. They've certainly gotten him way more involved today. And here it's 3rd down. Pressure on the way. Getting through, and Lance can't escape it from all angles. And they're outside field goal range, so the Giants down 9, about to get the ball back. Jack Becker boots this one, and it's one of his better punts on the year, out at the 11. A lot of work to do for Daniel Jones. Wanting a quick score on this drive. Time runs out for Jones, and he's sacked. Houston +1, Beard on the play. Now you've got to avoid the safety. Dumped off to Barkley. He's got about 8. Long 3rd down as the clock goes inside 3 minutes. Saints bring 4. Jones knocked down by Redmond. And the Giants really have no choice here. They've got to go. They need to get to the 21. Jones over the middle, intercepted! Stoudemire takes it outside, and he is down to the 1. The 2nd-year defender has a block kick, a big special teams tackle, and now an interception covering Amari Cooper. He's not played much. Maybe that needs to change. Handoff, Kamara, touchdown! Putting the finishing touches on the New York Giants. They are going for 2. Lance keeps it. Outside he goes. It's a 3-score lead with under 3 minutes to play. Another great game for our New Orleans Saints on their way to a 3rd consecutive win. Jones on 4th down, not even close to Campbell. Again, pressured in the pocket. New Orleans tacking on a field goal here. It's now 34-14. The Giants had some chances to make this a closer finish, but at those critical moments, it usually led to a Daniel Jones sack, a big play of some sort from this defense. Plays they weren't making in the first few weeks. The difference between allowing like 27 and 14 is honestly a few plays in a lot of games. Now we're making those plays, and that makes this a much more dangerous team. Final play of the game, Jones slings it and finds Waller. So it's a 300-yard, 3-touchdown passing day for Daniel Jones. but I'm still really happy with the play of this defense. The pressure has been showing up from the rookies. I think that's a big deal. Juan Beard playing as well as he is. And also James Houston continuing to pressure and disrupt the pocket. Trey Lance now moves to 4-0 as a starter this year, as the offense didn't even play close to a complete game. And if you remove the blocked field goal touchdown and then the 1-yard score after Stoudemire's interception, the offense only scored 20 other points, and we didn't run the ball as well as we have in other games. You never know what teams are going to be the ones that actually show up to stop the run. I don't think it's all that predictable because there are so many individual matchups that go into an offense versus defense in the run game. But I love the way we're playing. We don't have to play perfect football to win, and that's certainly progress. There were games last year, like against Kansas City, we had to go out and pitch a perfect game, basically, in order to beat them just barely. By the way, our great showing here today with our run defense and some sacks, that got James Houston his upgrade. So he's now a superstar at 76 overall and a free agent at the end of the year. He's somebody we're going to want to take care of and keep here. Now we have Alvin Kamara, number 3 in rushing on the season, falling behind Dameon Pierce and Josh Jacobs. I wanted to take a look here at the Atlanta Falcons because they currently lead our division, and like us, they've won 3 straight. And they have a dominant win against a high-level team in the Buffalo Bills, who couldn't even move the ball against them, and the Falcons just ran it down their throat the entire way. Desmond Ridder hasn't been great, but it's a talented team. They run the ball well with Bijan Robinson, and they also have Keenan Allen now, so they've added to this offense. I wonder if we're going to see something like we saw back in year 1 when we had classic games against them and we fought for the division title. Checking on the league leaders here, Joe Burrow having a great year, Patrick Mahomes, nothing too surprising there. Dameon Pierce, though, seeing him be the rushing leader at this point, I wasn't expecting. But he had a really good season 2 years ago that led to a lot of development. And then the current stretch, like his last 4 games, are pretty ridiculous. His last 5, he's had over 91 yards and 300-yard games. Courtney Bryson still leads the NFL in receiving as a rookie. Chris Olave is a lot further down the board this year as we're more run-heavy and not getting him the ball quite as much. I still think I'm figuring out the pass game, though. And today we added Jacoby Pearman to that equation a lot more. We're going to take this challenge to the Dolphins next week, who decided to move on from Tua Tagovailoa. They won 15 games, and I think quarterback does matter. Ramon Cruz is not having as much success despite the speed and talent this offense brings to the table. They lost Tua and Jalen Waddle, but they have Richard Keys now, who's taken his spot. He doesn't have the same speed, but he's still fast. But he offers more size and a really complete skill set. I don't know what to expect next week facing Ramon Cruz. It's kind of a complete unknown. But the Dolphins are pretty desperate for a win, and we've won 3 straight. Now we have to choose our national scouting focus, and the way I started up the season, I wanted to get info on quarterbacks, so I'm going to stick with that position. The class looks really good, and I want to know how good it is. We have Trey Lance playing well, under contract for a few years, so we don't have to make a move, but if the class is this strong, I need to know if we're in position to draft somebody who has a really high ceiling. So I don't know if we're going to go quarterback or not. Right now, we have a good thing going with Trey Lance, and we'll just take it 1 week at a time. But now that we do have 50% scouting on everybody, and we'll start to get more at other positions, now I can start to find prospects I want to talk about in some of these episodes. Hard to know yet where we're going to be drafting next year, but remember, we do have the extra second-round pick. So moving up in the first round shouldn't be a big deal. And thankfully, this year's first round pick is starting to work out. Juan Beard has looked really good the last 2 weeks, and he's flying around the field, making plays, even in the run game. Hoping to see him continue that against Miami. I'll see you all then. Thank you for watching today's episode. Please leave a like and subscribe. The Saints have 3 wins, and we're starting to feel good. I'm excited to see how the rest of the year unfolds. Please leave a like, subscribe to the channel, and I'll catch you next time, everybody. Have a great day.